Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry, it's been a little while. But as promised, the next video, here it is. It's colorless blending. Well, I mean, there's color, but I'm using the colorless blender, the Tombow Colorless blender, to blend two colors together. Now, I usually use this method of blending when I have two colors that don't really go together. So in my one video where I'm blending from like a purple to a pink, those colors go together okay. So you can blend right from color to color. But blue and green, not so much. So I'm gonna start with my, 496 sap green colored Tombow dual brush pen. And I'm going to start at the top of my letter and I'm gonna go down. Like you can see, downstrokes, light feathery downstrokes. And in my other hand, you see, oh, I'm switching. I'm gonna use my colorless blender pen to blend that color out into like a really light shade of green, or depending on the color that you're gonna blend with, just completely blend it out until there's no color left. So I'm gonna do that across the whole letter, stroke by stroke, and blend it out through the whole word that I'm blending. So this word, or name rather, is Katie. Katie is one of my subscribers. Like I said before in every other video, I am lettering my first 100 subscribers' names in the two colors of their choice, and Katie's choices were green and blue. So I picked the sap green because it's bright and fun, and I picked, well, you'll see what I picked. You can see it right now. It's above the paper. Surprise! It's turquoise, number 243. So we'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna speed up this process because, I mean, blending takes a while, and you kind of saw how I did it with the first letter. Nothing's gonna change on you. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up right about here. Okay, I'm gonna slow down here because I realize that there's something I'm doing with the colorless blender. There, see what I did? So like I want the color to hardly even be visible once I'm done blending it out with a colorless blender. So I go off to that little corner over there where there's some color, and I just get the excess ink off of the marker tip. So that's gonna help me get the color to be completely blended out, so when I put the blue in, you're not gonna see all sorts of I don't know, splotches, because the green isn't entirely blended out. You know what I mean? Hopefully you do. Okay, I'm gonna speed up again. Okay, so I'm done with the green color. I'm going to switch to my turquoise 243 Tombow dual brush pen, and basically I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start from the bottom this time, going up toward the color that we already laid down, and I'm going to use light feathery strokes. We definitely don't want to be too hard because, again, we've gone over this. That's not going to lead to smooth blending. So I switch over to my colorless blender and I blend it up into the green color. And I'm going to do that for the whole name. And I would use this technique for color combinations where you can't go directly from one color to another. So like I mentioned, purple to pink, that one's a pretty easy blend because you could blend out a darker purple with a lighter pink, or a darker pink with a lighter purple, and the colors that transition between the two are going to look like they belong. Whereas if I tried to blend out my darker color here, the turquoise, with the green, I wouldn't get a smooth blend for one, and I wouldn't get transition colors that look like they belong there. It would be like a dark mess in between the two. So you'd want to use this technique for blending, like if you wanted to do like mint with, I don't know, purple. That one, I think one of my subscribers mentioned that as like their color choice, the two that they wanted blended together. And that one I'm definitely going to have to do with the colorless blender, because if I tried to blend out a darker purple with the mint, the transition colors would be, it would be weird. It wouldn't look like they belong. Or like if you did red and turquoise, if you wanted to have those colors be stay true to each other instead of like getting some weird kind of mess, like some gross purple in between, you'd want to use the colorless blender so you can kind of blend out and make the transition a lot less sludgy looking. I don't know how else to say it. So yeah, that's how I do two colors with the colorless blender. If there's any other stuff you want to know about how I blend, I mean, look in the last couple videos. You see my technique. Definitely showing what I got here. This is the other method that I use primarily. So if you have any questions about those methods, or if you want me to try a different method, let me know in the comments or on Instagram where I live. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing maybe like a fun kind of random blind selection of Tombow blending in future videos, where I just like randomly pick colors that I have to blend and try to make it look not gross. So if that's something you're interested in seeing me flail around at, let me know. Again, comments, Instagram. If you have seen other people try techniques or anything, yeah, just, I don't know, let me know. I'm open to suggestions, and I'm still pretty new here if you hadn't noticed. Yeah, so I'm gonna just speed up the rest of this video, and not much of the video left, is there? No, I'm just talking now. Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna speed up anything, but I'm gonna let you see kind of a close-up at the end. I actually filmed a clip because I realized that my camera is kind of far away from all the action happening down there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.